I just want to tell you about a struggle that I really have, because you can have a perception that every area of your life is okay, and particularly with social media, it allows you to create this image. But Ted's down there, he's just bumping the table. But the reality, that's simply not the truth. In fact, I find there's a direct correlation with people that post more and more pictures of happiness, particularly with partners. The correlation is that they're more unhappy. So I think truly happy people don't need to prove anything to anyone. They just are happy. But I've made some really bad decisions in the last 4 weeks in my life. So now, people... I still talk about medication, because I fucking hate being on medication, okay? I feel I can conquer anything in the business world. I just feel I can win, you know? I'm prepared to die, you know, in the fight. If people want to come at me in business, I'll fucking go down. I'll die, will you? You know, and that's been my attitude with business. And in that arena, I've been really successful. And, but what happens is, if you've ever been on medication, right, with people with mental health problems, and I'm not going to go into specifics because the word mental health is massive, but my issue is, you go on medication, you start to feel good, you forget why you're feeling good, you forget that it's a medication, so you come off it. Then you come off it, and then you slowly spiral down. Or for me, I slowly spiral up. So spiraling up becomes, you know, delusions of grandeur, where you start to think you're someone you're not, and you lose perspective. You start to lose a little bit of grip of reality. And then what you do is you push everyone away from you. And then all of a sudden you realise, fuck, I'm alone. There's no one left. So you go, I better go back on the medication. And that's been my life for the last 20 years. So somehow I've been able to put together some remnants of a life. But that's the reality. So I know this is a brutally honest vlog for people to watch, and it'll be really uncomfortable for people to watch. But I particularly think men in their 40s, particularly successful men that have been divorced or been caught up in custody battles, you know, for me, I got to take the medication. You know, and I'm sure there's going to be people out there, you know, go and get spiritual help. You don't need to take medication. Fuck off. You don't know what it's like. You just don't know what it's like. So for me, I've done things like get a dose set it up for 14 days every time, and the medication I'm on is called, it's an SSRI, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor. It doesn't stop me from being depressed, okay? It's not that I'm depressed, although I do get flat. The medication I'm on is it gives me more intuitive thought into my own thinking. It allows me to think before I react. I'm an impulsive guy. I say things and I do things which are fucking stupid. And it's just total self-sabotage. And, you know... So, you know, I don't take alcohol or drugs, so people might think, oh, that guy's coming down or whatever. I have nothing. I've been clean and sober for 28 years, you know. I can't go out and I can't have a few drinks to unwind from life. I've got to find natural things. And that's why I love my motorbike vlogging, because it's time for Danny and it's a bit dangerous, and, you know, I forget, I stop thinking about all the bad stuff, that fucking negative tape in my head that says you're a piece of shit. So what the medication does for me is it allows me to be a little bit more centred and be more thoughtful of others, and not just a whole world that revolves around Danny. And the side effects of medication are fucking shit. Kills libido, and you put on weight, you know. But you can counter the weight. You can, you know, eat better and exercise, I guess. So anyway, I'm gonna, you know, that's my medication chat. So, you know, I'm sure 40-year-old men will relate to this. So, you don't want to take it, you got to take it. Some of us have just got to take it.